McGrady.
Sharp. What the heck are you doing down here?
Listen, you asked me if I ever missed it. Yeah. Every day.
Sharp.
Morning, Director.
What is happening?
We're closing the loop. I'm sure you have questions.
You did it.
We did it.
Sharp.
McGrady. Say, how's the video quality? I've been having some solar storms up here, and I'm concerned about the uplink speed.
Loud and clear. Where are you?
Well, you know I can't tell you that. So how's life on Neo?
It's like you said, it's beautiful here. I just wish you were around.
Yeah, me too. Say, did you get the files I sent you?
Most of them. That encryption was a beast.
I had to be absolutely certain that no one could read those messages except you. And you need to be careful as well.
You make it sound like I'm gonna see your face on the back of a milk carton.
You can still get milk.
It's a figure of speech.
So, the files.
Yeah, I read them. Joe, I don't think this is gonna work. William built the neuroinhibitor as a way to go out into space and time, not backward through it.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But Aiden went back twice, remember?
That's different. Those were memories saved to the CPU. Specific points in William Crawford's life that he canonized, not some random moment.
Random.
The machine isn't capable.
Well, then we modify the neuroinhibitor.
The system's capabilities can't handle a time jump of that length, okay? Whoever's wearing this thing whenever we try it out is gonna get thrown into the Dark Ages. Or worse. I mean, you're talking about turning the neuroinhibitor into a time machine.
Then we update the operating system to allow for a spatial continuum of that length. I mean, you've done it before.
All right. Well, with no other projects, nothing else going on, no family, then maybe. You know, when you came to talk to me about all this, convinced me to move up to Neo, take all these little private late-night meetings, I never once asked what was in it for me.
So what are you saying?
What's in it for me?
The bootstrap paradox we created when Aiden convinced his mother to send me into outer space instead of him, well, all that's just starting to unravel. We need to go back and intercept that retro casualty, otherwise, when you fall asleep, you won't wake up again.
And you think this manslayer's already looking for her?
I do. Now I need you to send message for a space marine named Reynolds.
Why him? After Sylvanus, why would he trust you?
He's a soldier. Besides, I don't need him to trust me. I need him to trust you.
Casey.
McGrady.
That's right. You find the place okay?
Fine, sir.
Well, why don't you come on back? We'll have ourselves a little chat. Heard you were retired.
That's correct.
And yet you fought with the Neo Army at Gilead.
I was the only one who knew how to fly the F-99 fighter. Your message said something about a classified mission?
His name was Deimos. He was a leader of an advanced weaponized species. Not really living, but certainly not dead, because after the attack on MB-22, he created an army, which is in direct violation of the Accord. And then he started sending assassins out across the universe looking for a point in time where he could change the past and rewrite the future. We call that a retrocausality.
An effect precedes its cause in time, so a later event affects an earlier one.
Impressive.
Where is he now?
Our intelligence tells us he was captured by an Andromedan tribunal and executed for his crimes against the Accord.
If that's true, I don't see the issue here.
You ever hear of a manslayer? That's one of these assassins. A machine that can go back in time, designed only to follow orders. Sound familiar?
My days of following orders are over, for certain this time.
Okay. But the fact is, I was told to ask for you specifically. You have experience dealing with beings of this stature, the ancient temples on Sylvanus. You're kind of a god when it comes to kicking alien ass. We've narrowed down the retrocausality to a point in Earth's past. The mission is to go back in time and protect it at all costs. If the manslayer gets there first, there's no stopping it, and mankind ceases to exist. Manipulating the past, rewriting the future.
Isn't that what you did the first time?
Yes, but we only accounted for the grandfather paradox, not the bootstrap.
There's a difference.
Yeah, the grandfather paradox is self-contradictory in a possible scenario, but a bootstrap can fit together in a logically coherent way.
And what's to say you don't cause another bootstrap by going back in? And how do you plan on going back? You have a time machine laying around here somewhere?
I'm working on changing its capabilities.
You worked at NASA. Bill Crawford on the first Andromeda project.
You did your research.
No offense when someone like you shows up after all this time, it behooves one to dig a little.
That's correct. After the attack on MB-22, the Andromeda program was shut down. And when we sent Aiden up to fix everything, he changed the future and I became director of the program. We migrated from Earth and I came up here. Casey, I need you to trust me on this.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't. The only problem is last time I trusted someone like you.
Sharp.
After Sylvanus, he vanished. Everyone in the cosmos is looking for him now. He was a commander here, and now he's a criminal. My fate won't be the same as his.
Then do this with me. Our lives depend on it.
Hi, this is Marie. Leave a message after the beep. Thanks for calling.
Hey, it's me. I was hoping you'd answer. Look, I know you're busy, and after what happened, I'm sure I'm the last person you want to talk to, but something's come up and I need your help. I need some advice. I was never good to you. So call me back. You spying on me?
Marie, right?
How do you know that?
Her name comes up in your files. A lot. Want to come see what I have? You already know this guy. I've made some changes. The new mainframe is able to handle the time jump there. I'm still wrapping my head around getting you back.
That doesn't sound promising.
Don't worry, I'll have it figured out in time. You see, when William built this, he kind of rewrote the laws of physics, and undoing it all is sort of like creating something new with no time, no money.
Okay, so what? I put this on and wake up where?
Texas,
Texas.
in the year 1883.
1883. You're kidding me.
Afraid not.
The retrocausality's in the Old West?
That's right. The manslayer is smart. It had to find a point in time where it could complete its mission without affecting anything else. You see, if it had just killed William or Aiden or me, the resulting bootstrap could send a ripple effect out into the fabric of space-time that would tear it to shreds. So instead, it found a person whose death would only affect the Andromeda program.
Who?
Telly Carter, a descendant of William Crawford's wife.
So if this Telly Carter gets killed by the manslayer, what happens exactly?
William never meets his wife. The Andromeda program is never started. Aiden is never born, and Earth dies with everyone on it. Heartwarming stuff, huh?
Lovely. And this?
This is what you need to kill it. It's bionic, lightweight, fairly easy to conceal. Not a good idea to let anybody there see it because of...
The bootstrap, I got it. So what? Normal peacemakers won't put a dent in this thing, will they?
No chance.
What about that?
When you're there, you won't be able to plug in the neuroinhibitor to get back home. There's not enough stable electricity in that part of the country for another 20 years. So instead, just hit this switch, it'll open up a portal, walk through it, and you're back home on Neo.
Radio?
Because of the distance and time, talking to each other is nearly impossible. We can communicate, but it has to be an emergency, Casey. This thing uses an insane amount of energy. And overusing the patch risks burning out your Prodigy chip, and then you'll be stranded there forever.
Got it. So when does all this happen?
Right now. The manslayer's on its way. I've got a weak signal on its whereabouts, but it's a little tough to pin down, so to be safe, I'm sending you back early to 1883 before he arrives.
Okay. But I gotta ask you one question. Ever since I got here, you've been talking we. Intelligence we've gathered. We have to get you there. I look around this place, it's empty. So who's helping you out on this? McGrady.
The tribunal. They see this as our problem to clean up, and I'm just looking for a bucket and a mop.
So they recommended me. Why?
Your reputation precedes you. No real attachments to speak of.
If I do this, I have one condition. I want Sharp.
Sharp.
Don't pretend I'm stupid. I know you can find him. I want to be the one to bring him in front of the tribunal. He used me as Sylvanus. The Sharp I killed was a projection. He didn't get to live through that. I want him to be judged for his crimes. That's the only way I do this for you. What do you say?
Fine.
Say it.
You do this for me, and I'll help you find Sharp.
Sure could use a drink.
Sheriff.
Miss Telly, good afternoon. Looks like some storm clouds rolling in.
Well, you best settle in then and find yourself a seat. I'll fix you up with your usual.
Music to my ears, darling.
So, what brings you into town?
I'm heading to Silver City. Been having trouble finding sleep. Thought I'd spend a few nights. It's just so peaceful around here.
You want another?
Please.
Well, by peaceful, you mean desolate.
I will admit I have often wondered why you stay in this place like you do.
Well, you know, my husband built this saloon with his bare hands, so someone has to care for it.
But what about you? Who cares for you, Miss Telly?
I can hold my own, thank you very much.
Seriously. Don't you ever get lonesome way out here all by yourself?
Well, I tried to blend in with the world, but being lonely doesn't mean we enjoy solitude.
My grandpappy used to say, if you're lonesome when you're alone, could just be bad company. Afternoon, Miss Tully.
Sheriff?
McGrady, come in. Do you copy?
Casey, I hear you. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. It worked. I can't believe it.
You need to get out of sight. You should see an old building nearby. You'll find everything in there. You need to find some clothes.
I found it.
Robert.
He's there.
Good. All right, as soon as he takes out the manslayer, everything should be set back to normal.
You're confident he can do this?
Yeah, he's a space marine. Now, I trusted him on Sylvanas with an elite group, and he damn near took out an entire army all by himself.
Sure, he can think on his feet, but what if the manslayer wins? You said it yourself, it's a killing machine.
Well, so is Reynolds.
I'm struggling with a return sequence.
Meaning?
Meaning I can't find enough raw power in 1883 to get Casey back home. I'm constricted by the era.
Robert, you may have to prepare yourself for the idea that there may be some collateral damage associated with this mission.
You're talking about leaving him behind?
Yeah, if we need to. Listen, there's still some time left. If there's a way, I know you can find it.
There's something else. He only agreed to do this on one condition. He wants me to tell him where you are, so you can be arrested for your crimes on Sylvanas. The problem is that,
You don't know where I am.
Exactly.
So what did you tell him?
I agreed. I didn't know what else to tell him. I had to convince him. sorry.
It's okay. I'm not upset. When all this is said and done and he's back, you do whatever you need to.
I should get back to work here.
Whoa, who the hell are you? And what's that clothing you have on?
Put the gun down. All right, I'm not here to hurt you.
Hurt me. You're the one with the pistol pointed at your face, mister.
Please. All right, I don't mean you any harm.
Answer my question.
All right, all right! My name is Casey Reynolds. And these are my regular clothes.
They most certainly are not.
Regular where I come from. Now please, just listen to me for a second.
I'm getting the sheriff.
No, I didn't want it to go this way. I really didn't. Put that pistol on the bed and sit down. I will shoot you if I absolutely have to.
You're from outer space like the novels.
Sort of. I'll explain everything. But right now I need your help with something.
My help with what?
I need something to wear. Fits.
They were my husband's.
Yeah. I need to ask you a few questions. I'm looking for someone. Goes by the name of Telly Carter. She works in this town. Do you know who she is? Good. I need you to take me to her.
Is she in some kind of trouble?
Yes. Someone's trying to kill her. Her death becomes extremely important to the future of mankind.
How do you know that?
Because I'm from the future. And I was sent back here to prevent that from happening, but in order to do so, I need your help. Can you take me to her or not? Good. All right, good. We need to go. Come on, let's get moving. We don't have much time. Did you hear me? Let's go. Wait a minute. You're Telly Carter. Okay, I need you to listen to me. There is some machine, something that's here to kill you. Do you understand? Now, I'm a Marine. I know you don't know what that is yet, but it's like a soldier. I need to get you somewhere safe. Is there anyone else in this town you can trust?
The sheriff.
The sheriff. Good. Where is he right now? That's your sheriff?
He's not usually like this. So don't judge him from this meeting alone.
Seriously?
Sheriff, wake up!
Tully, is that you?
Sheriff, this is Casey Reynolds.
Reynolds, you say? Oh, that doesn't ring a bell.
It's not surprising.
Wait a minute. It was Austin. I hauled you in for cattle rustling.
Do I look like a cattle thief to you?
Well, a little bit, maybe.
Sheriff, I need to talk to you. We need your help.
What's this we business?
So you know those novels they sell in town? The ones about the aliens that visit us here from outer space?
Yeah, that's all a bunch of malarkey.
I'm from the future.
Really? Well, tell me this, Mr. Future Man. Do they still dress like cowboys in the future? Telly, tell me you're not buying into this horse manure.
I believe he's telling us the truth.
Aliens, you say?
I am a human being, just like you. But I have good reason to believe something was sent back in time to kill Telly.
Kill Telly? Why would anybody want to kill Telly? She's an honest barkeep.
It's a long story.
Well, I'm all ears, Mr. Reynolds. This man-eater you're talking about.
Manslayer.
Manslayer. How's it even gonna know how to find her if it gets here?
I already told you. Okay, it was created for one purpose and one purpose only. To find Telly and to kill her.
Oh, God, that sucks.
It's also highly intelligent. If it was programmed to find her, it will, I promise.
And you were sent here to make sure that doesn't happen.
That is correct. I'm gonna need your help on this mission. I need you to get on your horse and patrol the town. Be on the lookout for the manslayer. Trust me, you'll know when you see it. It'll be foreign to your eyes. Now, once you get a good look, you ride back and we'll be ready. In my experience, being surprised by your enemies never works out well.
When you say ready, what do you mean?
To destroy it.
With that shooter thing?
Exactly.
Mr. Reynolds, could you give Telly and me a moment to confer?
I'm fine.
Telly, y'all been smoking that peyote weed? This is crazy. I don't buy any of it.
I know it sounds crazy, but Sheriff, I believe him.
Why?
I mean, look at him. He's not like any of these other fellas you see walking through this place.
This is a big, wide country, Telly.
No, but not as wide as the stars above us. Good God, every night I look up and I wonder if they can see me down here.
You said it yourself. You're alone down here, and that's all it is.
It just sounds too crazy to be a lie.
All right. All right. I may be loco en mi cabeza. It goes against my better judgment. But part of the job is to follow through on all leads, no matter how crazy.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
All right.
Sharp, everything all right?
Yeah, just some trouble sleeping. So how are things going?
This gravitational dilemma isn't going to solve itself. I'm close, though. It's funny. The more I take this thing apart, the more it feels like William knew all of this was going to happen. I mean, look at this failsafe. Triples the power input, turns a 9-volt into a 1,000-pound generator.
Any word from Reynolds?
There's nothing so far, so I don't think the manslayer's shown up.
Good. That's good.
You worried?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I'm the one on the clock here, not you.
Rakis. That's the name of the planet that I now call home. I fled here after I heard about everything that happened with my synthetic replica on Sylvanas. This planet is 6 billion light years away from where you are now on Neo. It's too far to find on any outside frequency, and you can't see it on any solar maps. This planet, you have to be looking for it in order to find it.
You shouldn't have told me that.
I know, I shouldn't have. But I did. Robert, I've learned that it's better to be hurt by the truth than comforted by a lie. You know, it's funny how humans can gather scientific knowledge so much faster than it can gather wisdom. I could discover a million new things up here, but because of what happened on Sylvanas, I can't tell anyone.
I'm not going to tell him where you are.
Yes, you are, Robert. When all this is done, you tell Reynolds where to find me.
They'll send you to death by exile. They'll send you back to Earth.
Earth. You ever wonder what that place is like now? The old office? Perhaps the old home you grew up in?
It's a wasteland. We didn't get clear of the smoke until we hit the mesosphere.
Robert, there's something I need to explain to you about this mission.
Go on.
If Reynolds pulls this off, it'll force another retro casualty into effect.
A mirror effect? Jesus, when will this end? How many times does it have to be the same piece of paper folded over and over and over?
Well, the good news is, this retro casualty will only affect one person.
Who?
Remember when you'd ask me how we'd know when this job is done? Well, the answer is, one day you're gonna call on me, and I won't be here.
Where will you be? Answer me sharp, where will you be?
I will no longer exist. That's my price to pay for our mission. You see, there are still things that we just can't understand about this universe. For life to go on as we know it, Reynolds must destroy the manslayer. And once that happens, my life will be rewritten into one where I will never exist.
It doesn't make sense.
Sure it does. Look at me. Well, look at what an exact synthetic replica of me became. A traitor. Since when the hell did you get so soft on me, Robert?
It's not that. You're my friend, Sharp. Will I even remember you?
Memories don't escape us if we want them bad enough. And the good ones are just like a second heartbeat. Consider this as my way of saving our friendship. Listen, I know you've got work to do, so I'll let you get back to it.
Wait. Why would I tell Casey about Rikus if you won't even be there when he shows up?
Because this place is truly amazing, and it must be seen to be believed. Remember, we're pioneers, Robert. Exploration is in our blood. I'm sure you'll see this place for yourself someday.
So, can you tell me about the future?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Let's say you go back in time, kill your grandfather. Would you cease to exist? Things like that. It's called a paradox. Besides, I was told to stick to the mission.
Who sent the manslayer after me?
Someone who wants you dead so that your ancestors never exist. You see? Paradox.
Like my children?
Children's children. Maybe theirs. Far-reaching consequences.
Are you married?
Me? No.
I'm widowed. My husband was killed right out in the street, actually.
Really?
All over a $10 debt.
$10 is nothing where I come from.
Well, it's a month's worth of day labor in these parts.
The future is so different from this place. Things change so much you couldn't comprehend it even if I could explain it to you. Everything moves at warp speed. You're born, you grow up, you lose and die. Everybody's connected by some pull. Towards an end that the future makes all too easy to reach. Truth be told, I'd be happier here.
Who was she?
Who was who?
The woman who turned you cynical.
Marie.
Did she die?
No, she left.
Why don't you go back to her?
I would, but she doesn't care about me like that anymore. You see, we leave something of ourselves behind when we turn away from someone that we care about. We stay with them even though we go away. That way, there are things in us that we can find again only by going back. But like I said, she doesn't care about me, so she left.
Why?
I wasn't as good to her as I could have been. I forgot that the aim was to make sure that voice on your right shoulder outweighs the bad voice on your left. The scales are real.
Casey,
McGrady,
good news, bad news.
good news first?
I figured out the way home. You still have that kill switch?
Yeah, I have it.
So when it's done, flip the switch, you'll portal back here.
Got it. Bad news?
It's close.
The manslayer.
I picked up a distress beacon and the codec is unmistakable.
I got it. We'll be ready.
We? You didn't get anyone else involved in this, did you?
What the hell are you?
Something's wrong. It's been too long.
Why did that man ask you if you got someone else involved in this?
What?
Don't play dumb with me. I'm talking about the sheriff. He's in some kind of trouble, ain't he?
I don't know. All right, I'm just a soldier. I don't do anything on my own. We rely on our brothers in arms.
Yeah, but the sheriff isn't a soldier. And if everything we do here has an effect later in life, then getting him killed could be...
Catastrophic, I know. And we'll deal with that when we get there. But right now, all that we do know is that the manslayer is close.
Yeah, but how do you even know that?
What do you say?
Wait here. Hide in the back until I return. Go! Telly! Come out! We gotta move!
Was that it?
I'm afraid so. Let's go. We gotta get to the cabin. Stay close to me. Come on. Move! Go, 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 go. Move, move, move. What?
Working! We'll never make it!
Come on, let's go!
Do you think it'll find us?
Even if we hide, it'll never stop looking.
What do we do?
I can't see it. Screw this.
Whoa. You're not going back out there, are you?
Well, I can't just stay here, can I? If both of us get killed, no one wins. All right, do you understand that? You gotta stay alive. With me, it doesn't matter, but you have to stay alive. Here, take this. Radio for McGrady. Tell him what happened. If I don't come back, you get a hold of him, maybe he can figure something else out. I don't know. Hey, this way, Einstein.
Einstein? What's that?
Hey. Hey! Steady.
Radio. Einstein. Oh. You're hurt bad.
It's all right. Give me the radio. McGrady, come in. It's Casey. It's over.
Casey, get somewhere with a clear view of the sky. I'll wait for your signal, then hit that kill switch. Casey?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm on my way.
So you're just going back?
That's right. The mission is done. Like I said, I'm a soldier. But you're safe now. The human race is safe now. I hit that switch. It's like I never existed. You'll know the moment it happens. Or maybe you won't. Hard to explain. Either way, it's done. Goodbye, Telly.
Oh, wait. So I won't know any of this happened?
That's how it works.
What about the sheriff?
Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. McGrady, it's me. I see the sky.
Sure could use a drink.
Sheriff!
Afternoon, Miss Telly. Storm clouds rolling in.
Yeah? Well, I guess you better settle in then and find yourself a seat. I'll fix you up with your usual.
Music to my ears, darling.
Do you ever get that feeling like you're running in circles? You know, kind of like you've already lived the day that you're in right now.
Boredom?
No, it's different than that.
Maybe you're the one who needs a drink. Why don't you pull out some of the good stuff under the counter? Join me, my treat.
Maybe you're right.
Make a toast.
Okay.
Here's to sinning with bow-legged women.
It's just a strange day is all.
Who the hell are you?
Casey Reynolds.
What are you doing here, Reynolds?
I don't know.
You don't know. Odd.
I don't know. I woke up this morning with an urge to take a walk. Saw the building from the road. Found my way in.
I see. Are you with the program?
Program?
The Andromeda program.
Not that I can remember, no.
Well, then I suggest that you get out of here because this is a restricted area. I'm actually surprised that you got clearance to get on the floor.
I found this in my pocket. I don't know how it got there.
Does your wife know what you're doing?
My wife? Marie.
Listen, you better get back home before someone else figures out that you're wandering around a Section 17 office building without proper clearance. Deja vu.
You felt it?
Isn't that something? See yourself out, won't you?
Hello, Reynolds. If you're watching this message, you're probably pretty confused. It would be difficult for me to explain the past to you in a way that you'd understand it, so I'm just gonna speak to you in a way that hopefully some of it makes sense. I pre-recorded this message before McGrady, the man you just met, sent you on a mission back through time in order to save our future. In all likelihood, as you watch this message, I will no longer exist. In another life, so to speak, we were good friends. But in order to do great things, things that most people cannot comprehend, you must have powerful enemies, which is what we became. A truth that pains me to admit, but one that nevertheless is real. There's a planet I found called Ragus. It's a far journey, but should you choose to come, it'll truly take your breath away. It's my gift to you for being a friend to my exact synthetic replica. I'm sure you have some bad memories from that friendship. For that, I am truly sorry. Before I go, there's something I'd like to say that's haunted me for most of my life up here in Andromeda. Well, ever since I left Earth behind. Be the reason, Reynolds. Be the reason that a loved one smiles. Be the reason that people continue to explore. Be the person that people reach for, not the person that people look through or look past. That is what this life is all about. Goodbye, Reynolds. And remember the name of this planet. Ragus.